Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year 2019. It's going to be a great year. Anyway, we wanted to showcase another game that we just got recently. We've had it for a little while. We've done a couple other of our unboxings before this one. I don't know why. I just put off playing this because I know this one's a little bit more complicated. But it does have a very, very excellent production value. We did get the deluxe version of this game off of Kickstarter, and really awesome components from the other unboxings I've watched, and so I figured we would do one on our own channel here. And we've been pretty busy too over the last couple of days on Amazon and eBay, and we've purchased some more, particularly on eBay. We've purchased some other games that we've been wanting to find, and one of them was a really good deal for a game in it and its expansion. We won't mention what that is to give anything away. We'll leave that as a surprise, but a game that we've been wanting to get for a long time, and actually we got it, both the game and the expansion, for less than the game is the base game is going for currently now on Amazon and eBay. So we thought that was a very good deal, which we couldn't pass up. We gave an offer for a buy it now, and our first one got rejected, but our second one was accepted. So waiting for that to come in the mail. And another couple of games. One, an adventure game that we've been wanting to get for a while, and again, we get the first edition of the game, but again, a very good game. And so that's coming. And another game that we were going to sponsor on Kickstarter, but we didn't, and we decided to pull the trigger, and we saw that there was a Kickstarter edition, so we got a good deal on that too, so that'll be coming in. So definitely some more games that are going to be coming in the mail, and some other games on Kickstarter, which so going to be a lot of unboxings in the next couple of weeks, building our game collection there, and getting ready to start. Well, we've had our High Ground Gaming group, and we're going to be hopefully get that growing and get some more members, and set up a game night for that. We've been doing it on Saturday afternoons. We may add like a Wednesday night. Currently, right now, I'm working on Wednesday nights. Will be, but I'm going to probably be ending that job, and different things are happening. Our co-op and our high ground tutoring is expanding with some more potential families and everything like that for homeschool. But anyway, let's get back into this. Again, Robin Hood and His Merry Men unboxing here, and let me show you what it is. It's by Final Frontier Games, and Final Frontier Games, as you can see here, it's a game by Ivana and Vojkin Kristevsky. It's either a Polish or Russian or something like that, somewhere in that area of the world. Apologize if I get that wrong. Anyway, of descent. Anyway, they may not be from there, but that's anyway. It's also by Tony Torshevsky, Maida Vashka, and Martin Poole. That one I can pronounce. So anyway, so I'll show you a little bit about the box here. It's a very, very heavy game, so I'm not going to even attempt to try to pick it up, but we'll adjust our camera here. Part of the reason what's really sold me on this game was, well, number one, it was a beautiful game, and it had semi-co-op, full co-op, and solo modes. There are losing conditions. You can play a game without a winner if certain conditions come about. And we're just going to go over the what's in the box and everything, and maybe a little bit about the game, but I'm not going to go through a playthrough or anything like that or a review, because I haven't played it yet, number one, and there are a bunch of other reviews on it. So let's take a look at the components right here. So it comes with its main board, 5-player board, so you can play 1 to 5 players. 140 cards, which is cool. 100 tokens, and we did get the deluxe version, so we're going to have some upgraded tokens and meeples and all kinds of good stuff. 26 custom dice, which is another reason I love dice. There's a lot of mitigation in this too, so it's not just random. There is some random dice rolling, but there are some ways to mitigate that. 12 tiles, 1 metal first player marker, and 200, yes, 200 plus wooden components. And these are all deluxe versions that we got there too. Well, for the most part, I think everything is deluxe. So we got a hero and villain big meeples, of course, the Sheriff of Nottingham, and then is it Prince John or King John? Prince John, I think it is. Merry Men meeples, Royal Guard meeples, traps, barricades, carriages, resources, and score markers. And again, all deluxe versions. So we'll read a little bit about the game anyway. So I'll try to go through this. I apologize if it's you get the little bit of glare there. But anyway, Robin Hood is Merry Men is a semi-cooperative but highly competitive board game set in the folklore we all know and love. And again, this is one of the main reasons I like this too. I love games with theme, like that Nemo's War. I like that because of the theme, and various other games. I tend to like games over other games that have a great theme. It's a thematic, there you go, Euro style game that is perfectly blends worker replacement, one of my favorite mechanisms, hand management, and collection. I like set collection, which I love, and dice rolling. So those are 3. I like hand management too, to a certain extent, but definitely 3 out of 4, and possibly 4 out of 4 are my favorite mechanisms. Definitely 3 out of 4. In Robin Hood is Merry Men, players take on the role of the famous outlaw, such as Robin Hood, Little John, Will Scarlet, Maid Marian, and Jane Fortune, and their mission to protect the town of Nottingham from the tyranny of the infamous, Prince John and notorious Sheriff of Nottingham throughout 5 rounds of onslaught. If they succeed, a winner is declared, and the player with the most victory points becomes Nottingham's greatest champion. Each player controls 1 hero and a certain number of Merry Men. You will see the Merry Men send the Merry Men to acquire resources and weapons, lay traps to catch the sheriff's endless army of guards, and to build barricades on the roads to prevent the heavily guarded and gold-filled carriages from entering the castle. With the hero, you will soon fight off sheriff's guards, ambush and rob royal carriages and their treasures, enter archery tournaments, which is another thing too. I love archery. Rescue prisoners from the castle's darkest dungeons, and much more. All right, so those are just some things about the game there. A little summary of the game. Again, semi-co-op, full co-op, and solo. Again, who developed the game pretty much was on front. And then Jonathan Gilmour is the one who designed the solo mode in the Kickstarter. And another Milhojito Dimtrevisky, the Miko, or the illustrations. All right, so without further ado, let's open up this game. Let's just see what this is right here. So 1 to 5 players, 25 minutes per player. So solo games about a half an hour or so. I think it's going to be a little bit longer than that, obviously, at first. Getting used to probably more like 45 minutes to an hour anyway. There is a lot to setting up the game, as you'll see by all the pieces and everything. So that's going to take, at least initially, a little while to learn how to do that and learn the rules. And it's recommended for 14 plus ages. So it is a little bit of a more mature game. Definitely not for young children and stuff. But, some mature themes in it too, obviously. And just some of the mechanics are a little more complex. So, all right. So let's do the unboxing and finally take this off. So the box has got a nice finish to it. Nice upgraded box component here. Here we go. One of my favorite things is to do the unboxing. So I love to get new games if I can. If it's hard, if it's If it's a game that's been out for a while and I just want to play the game, then it's not such a big deal about getting new versions. But if I can, I like to get the new versions. I like to do the punch outs and things like that. Anyway, let's all right, so there's the box. Inside the box, nothing special in there. Love the smell of that new components and everything too. So here's the full co-op and solo mode booklet here. A bit about that. Co-op mode. And the back. So just a little short, nice handy dandy 4-page rule book there. So, and then here is the big rule book here. The semi-co-op mode, which is the main theme I guess it was designed for. The main mode of play that the game was designed for. So this is just flip through a little bit of this. Again, all the components and everything. Lots of stuff. Alright, so object in the game, all that stuff there. To do with the cards. So lots of illustrations and everything, which is nice. A little bit of text, of course, but lots of illustrations. Phases of the game and everything. And so yeah, that's pretty much the booklet. Nice booklet in here. All the icons and card references, which is nice to have. So it explains what everything is. So it's a 28 page main rule book here. So there it is. Let's see what we got here. Oh, deluxe components. Got a little bent there, but that's all right. So these are the ducks which we got. So we got the discs to custom traps, which are cool, pretty cool. Sticks to custom barricades. If I can get a little closer here. There we go. So I love the little traps there. That's cool. The sticks to custom barricades. So the barricades are pretty cool, what you put in the road to stop the carriages to try to raid them. There we go. And deluxe characters and meeples. See if I can it doesn't want to seem to focus on this. Maybe because it's bent a little bit, but anyway, he gets you an idea there. Oh, hold on. Yeah, they got folded in underneath there, unfortunately, but that's right. There we go. So very nice there. Flatten that out there. Okay. So let's get into what's inside. Okay. These are player aids, I believe. Yep. This describes the phases and everything. Very nice. Here's the back of it. So that you'll be scoring some points along the way, but I think the majority of points are scored at the end. But you do score some of the points from the playthroughs that I've seen. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. All right. Let's see, I'll put those over there. All right, and here are the player boards, and this is really nice. As you can see here, you can see it really well, but it's they're recessed, which is nice. Where you put your meeples and you put your traps and whatnot, and tokens on there. They're recessed, and you unlock abilities as you use your traps and other tokens and everything. Very cool. So definitely good quality there. Nice sturdy cardboard with the recessing, which keeps things from moving around. So yeah, and I think these are all the same. I think 1, 2. And this is just the back of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see nice solid there. All right. So player boards. Very cool. Actually, yeah, these are awesome. All right, and then some punch outs. So I think these are just, I think these may be for the solo game. It kind of shows what the AI does. I may be wrong on that one, but maybe for the cooperative mode too. But anyway, these are just some of the cardboard thing. And I don't know if it was this game or I can't remember, but they said that these were a little thin. They're a little bit, maybe a tad bit thinner than some of the other tokens out of the games that I've seen, but not really that bad though. They're still very sturdy. So as you can see here. Still pretty sturdy, though, I think. All right, so there's one there. You got your coins. Now, I don't think you could upgrade this. I'm not sure. I may be wrong. So many games I've kickstarted help. That some games you can get the like the metal coins for. I'm not sure if this one you could have. I don't think so because, well, possibly because I don't usually go for those for the metal coins. They're nice to have, but they're usually quite a significant cost. Which you know, doing a lot of kickstarters, I don't want to. I want some nice components, but coins really aren't a huge thing. I may splurge and do it for like one of the games just so I have some. But so these are the coins. And here you have your little tokens and everything. For everything, you can do distraction tokens, which are the beer bottles there, the bottles. And some of the coins values there. I think those might be for victory points and stuff to count them up. In case you go around the board, the back of it. There you go. Yeah, I think these are for victory points there, the 50 and the 100s. So very nice. Check the back of the coins. These are the back of the coins. Let's see here. Oh, this is the board. This is huge. I'll save this for last, but this is an awesome board. Definitely one of the best boards I've seen. There's a lot going on it. But definitely one of the most colorful and sturdy boards that I've seen. All right, and now the fun stuff. Actually, we'll go through these here. These are the loot bags, I think. And these are the carriages and stuff. Carriage bags. It's got a weird smell to it, but still kind of cool, though. Not huge bags. I wish they were a little bit bigger because they're kind of hard to stick your hand into these, but it's alright, they're nice nonetheless. A lot of the games, even I've seen have, especially the King's Guild, I think it was it the King's Guild? Maybe Dice Settlers, I think it was. Dice Settlers had lots of small little bags, and they're really hard to get your hands into, but which you have to pull out dice from, but these aren't too bad, though. They're alright. Let's see here. What do we show? The extra little bags here. They're always nice to have. So these are your custom meeples, which are really cool. So I'll show you off some of these here. But I'll take some of them out. I knew this video was going to be a little bit longer just because of the sheer size of the game with the components and everything, but I'll show you all these. There's one right here. There you go. I'll stand them up there. And there you go. But nice, very nice addition to the game. Well worth the extra little bit. Nice and thick. Very nice detail and everything. The thickness and everything. But okay. I think that might be Prince John there. Wow, there's a lot of these. And oh, here we go. I think this is the sheriff. Let me get the focus. Here we go. Yeah, that's definitely the sheriff. It might not be the prince there. I think. Oh, I don't know. We'll have to see. See what else we got left. And alright, and these are going to be... Oh, no, actually, they're not doubles. So I guess the yellow, depending upon what color you take, that chooses who, what two henchmen you get. And this is Robin Hood, of course. I think it is. I'm pretty sure that's Robin Hood. So yeah, there's different... See if I can pair these up here. But very, very cool. Yeah, I think that's got to be the... actually, maybe not. The other blue one. So yeah, so depending upon what pairing you get, what color you pick, you get certain heroes and associates there. Looks like it was going to focus there for a second. Guess that's good enough. And let's see here. Definitely. Oh, wait a second. Maybe this is the. These might be the villain guys. Yeah, that's Prince John. That's got to be Prince John right there. Very cool, though. I'll put them in front. And yeah, this has got to be the sheriff there. And then I don't know who these are. Oh yeah, this is the color right here. Actually, that looks like Friar Tuck. I think you play with him as an optional mode or something. It's not. So he's right there. And oh, the other red one. So let's see if I can fit these all in the picture here. They almost look like wooden Legos in a way. But anyway, very, very cool. Definitely pleased with that. These right here. Wow, there's just so much in this game. No, I won't take these out, but these are all the different hammers and stuff. Tools. I think these are tool tokens. And I'm not sure if this might have actually come with the original, some of the original parts to it too, as well as the deluxe. But I'm not gonna open up everything. But little hammers in there and everything. Barricade or wood. Let's see. Wow, so much. Looks like a little guy on a horse there. These might represent the sheriff and the guys on the board. These are all fruits or something. Leaves or fruits or something. Again, very cool. Lots of stuff. Definitely well worth it. I can't remember how much I paid for this on Kickstarter, but it wasn't too bad that I remember. It was less than 100, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, these are all little traps and barricades of different colors and everything. Depending upon what road you're on, and well, if you can tell who placed the trap. So very, very cool. And more. Oh, these are the guards. No, these aren't the guards, I don't think. These might be the original traps and stuff. But it's cool how they... Oh, these guards. These are guards. Yeah, these are the guards. Gray guards. Makes sense. Oh, and these are very cool. These are the carriages. show you them. But very well detailed and everything. Different king's carriages, depending on what road they're on, going into the city. My goodness. And the last bag here, as you can see. These are for your heroes here. You get certain hero actions, and you get different amount of heroes available. I think you can hire other heroes too, and everything as the game goes on. That's why you have more than 2 per page. I mean per color. So very cool. There you go. Ooh, interesting smell. That kind of a weird smell. Alright, so there's that. And I'm going to stop the video for a second, and then I'm going to show up the board and show you guys what the board looks like. Actually, hold on. We still got some more pieces to take out. So these are the die. Tons of die. I'll take out a couple of them and show you just what's on them. These are the archery die, which you roll when you're in the archery range. I just think this is cool. And again, each die is a certain color depending upon what road you're on or what you have to do. Requires a different color. So the sword is a hit, and then the shield is a miss. Nice etching. These are etched too, which is very cool. Which means they'll last longer. These are the bows and the shields. So depending upon what weapon you're using, you roll a certain kind of thing too. I'll show you one more. So with the axe. And they have a certain amount of hits, and I think it's 2 hits, and 2/3 of them are hits, I think, on each one. But yeah, just tons of dice, and I love this. Excellent. Let's see, and then these are your. These are the different characters. I won't open these up right now, but just to show you. And you can use characters actively or passively. There's different things to do that. So yeah, so just an example, but nice thick stack of that. Show the backs of these. Yeah, and these are all wanted little things, kind of neat. And these are some more. Looks like some more of the character cards. Very cool artwork. These are like adventure cards or something like that on the inside. So different stacks of those. And finally, actually, there is a metal coin. I think this is the first player coin. Take this out. Yes, this is a nice solid coin here. There he is, Robin Hood there. The back, Robin Hood also. Very nice thick coin here, as you can see. Would have been nice to get some currency, but again, I think that might have been like another add-on there. So, all right, and then the inside of the box right here, Final Frontier Games, kind of neat. All right. All right, so I'm going to pause the video and show you guys the board, and I'll be right back. All right, so here's the game board. Hopefully you can hear me all right. I'm holding the camera, that's why it's a little shaky. But that's a pretty big game board there, pretty cool. And I'll zoom in on I'll do a little pan. I'm not going to really talk much, but I'll show you just a little bit of what every area is like. So these, I think you can send the your workers and your heroes and stuff to the Crusades. You don't get them back from the entire game, but you do get some nice victory points and some skills. I think so. That's right up here, and then right up here are the dice. Well, all the dice are going to be. These are some different actions you can take and everything. So there's that worker replacement there. These are where you're going to put in the carriages that were taken out or that were successfully made it back to the city. These are where you put the guards once they fill up on the board here, and that's one of the end game factors, which is a loot loss factor, is that the guards get up to here, and or if the carriages, I think, fill up, or maybe not the carriages, but I know the guards taking over or one of the defeat things. And then let's see up here, those are some of the different, the archery area right here, of course. And then up here is like kind of like the woods area there. Not sure exactly what this is over here, but this is kind of like your main part of the board right here. The castle area, which you can pickpocket townspeople and stuff. It's one of the actions you can take. I'm not sure exactly what this area is, but again, it's another area you can go to. And then over there is another area you can go to too in the end. But and around the edges here, that's your victory points. You start out here and you count your victory points up as you go around the board. So, yep, so that is the board right there. This right here is how you do your rounds and everything. So I just put a couple of these little meeples here just to show you what they look like on the board. And these right here, there's 4 of them. Those are the 4. Sorry, I hope you get dizzy there a little bit. But those 4 roads that come into the city, 2 on top in green and 2 on the bottom in like a brown. Those are roads where the carriages get in. And if any one of these roads, these have coins on each one of the roads, which you can replenish. But whenever a carriage makes it into the city, I think you lose a coin or something like that. But and one of the other losing conditions is if any one of the roads runs out of coins on it. That's a lost condition. But anyway, that is it. So put this down here. So these are how the meeples kind of look like on the board. Oops. So, all right. So that is Robin Hood and the Merry Men. I thought it was his Merry Men, but Robin Hood and the Merry Men. Hope you enjoyed it. And again, so apologize for the camera moving there. I don't really have a mounted camera. I just have a little stand. But that is it. So hope you enjoyed it. And thank you for watching. And Happy New Year to all. And hope you have an awesome 2019. And we look forward to more on unboxing videos on our channel. We're going to do some playthroughs too eventually of some games. We'll see. We probably won't start with a game like this. This is a very complicated game. And again, I have to learn the game. But there's some other games that we'll probably maybe start showing there too, as well as our regular content there. So take care, God bless, and we will see you in the next unboxing video. Bye-bye now.